Hey everybody, I'm back. Been gone for a little bit. My health has been pretty terrible. It's a story I won't get into because yeah, it's just bad. Don't mind this weird thing in the top here. That's my microphone. Before I get started on this deck, I just wanted to send a shout out. I got a little gift receipt with a package from my Amazon wishlist. M. Kelter, I don't know who you are, but thank you for the package. I regularly build stuff out of duct tape, usually purses, just random things, and you have to line your edges, and I've been trying to find a cool tape to line it with, and if you can see that, this is rainbow glitter duct tape. That is going to be badass on the side of my purses. Really excited to use this. Got to come up with a project for it right now though, because I don't have one in mind. But yeah, I'm back on video. I've been trying to record this damn deck for, oh god, maybe a week and a half now. About 10 different attempts at recording, and I'm getting players dropping early, people just being a jerk in the chat. Stuff I really don't want to put up because it's not interesting to watch. But anyway, we just got an unbanning in Commander. Along with best banning in the world, we finally got rid of Paradox Engine. You guys have heard me rant about that before. But we got Painter's Servant unbanned. Let's see, if you don't know Painter's Servant, it is an artifact creature, 1/3, it's a scarecrow. When it comes into play, choose a color. All cards that aren't in play, spells, and permanents are the chosen color in addition to their other colors. So the main way that this is broken is with a card called Grindstone. It's an artifact where you mill someone for 2. If the 2 cards match color, you keep doing it. And it's an infinite mill. That's boring. I don't like cheesy 2-card infinite combos. I think they're kind of lazy, especially when you play a million tutors to get them. It's not fun. You're just kind of playing solitaire. You're just lining up the cards in the same order every game. I like a bit of randomness. That's why I like Commander, having it be a singleton format. Every game you play is a little bit different, which really is enjoyable for me. So first of all, if you want to get a look at my full deck list, it's posted up like all my other deck lists on Tapped Out. Just do a search for Skye Spider, and you'll find, God, almost 100 of them up at this point. But we'll take a look at it over here real quick. So 8.5 Tails is a really fun commander. I've always loved this commander. You can make different permanents or spells into white cards, and then you can give permanents you control protection from white. That's really unique. There's nothing else that really does that. But when you throw in Painter's Servant, which by the way the masterpiece is fucking gorgeous, I don't have to put in the effort of changing the cards to white to make this relevant. But you're not just giving protection to things when you play 8.5 Tails. You want to use the color hoser cards. Usually the color hosers come in like the enemy colors, but in white we get a few extra things that you don't see otherwise. You've got stuff like Circle Protection White. The other part of this, let me see if I can find it quickly, is Rune of Protection White. Pretty much the exact same card, just with cycling. You've got cards like Glare of Heresy, which exiles white permanents. Let's see, what else have we got that's really interesting color hoser? I know Crackdown is a bit of a non-bow in here, but it's only a non-bow if I get Painter's Servant. If I don't have Painter's Servant, this card's still a great way to lock down opponents, especially if they have an attacking commander. The other big card I have in here is Pentarch Paladin. This card doesn't get enough love. I really think it should be in more white commander decks, at least mono white, because 3 white's a pretty heavy commitment. But when it comes into play, you choose a color, and then for 2 white and a tap, destroy a permanent of the chosen color. Sounds great if I can just choose white and make things white to destroy them. So yeah, this deck is it's definitely a 75% deck. You might be approaching 80. If you throw in Grindstone, you're definitely at a 90% or so deck, especially with a few tutors. The only tutor I'm running is Enlightened Tutor and Stoneforge Mystic, which Stoneforge Mystic I don't really consider a tutor because it's so specialized. Enlightened Tutor, we're probably going to look for Painter's Servant if we get it. If we don't, we'll be looking for something like Circle Protection White. But let's go ahead and get a game going, and let's see if I can actually get a decent one on camera today. Like, no matter what I get, I'm going to go ahead and post this video, so fingers crossed. Wow, that was fast. I've got a buddy in Florida who actually wanted to join in on this game, so glad to see he was the last one to join. We're going to keep the chat off because, again, toxic players. So we've got Muldrotha, Kaikar, which is one of the new ones, and Tolsimir. I like Tolsimir. So let's see, I've got Enlightened Tutor, which is nice, but I don't have anything to do in the opening turns. Like, the deck pretty much starts working at turn 4 if I keep this hand, so I'm going to go ahead and mulligan. Deck, what are you doing to me? All lands and a Wrath of God. Should I just kept the first one? Jesus. Well, at least the first mulligan's free in multiplayer. Okay, considering how bad those other ones were, and I've got a 3-drop and a 2-drop, I guess I'll go ahead and keep this. And I'll throw back the Crush Contraband because the other cards are a little better at the moment. So let's do this. Also, you'll have to forgive me if I'm hitting my vape in this video or snacking or something. My wrist has been really bad lately. I've been recovering from a surgery for a few months now, and it actually made things a little worse. Go figure. But yeah, I'm on a new inhaled medication for my wrist, and it perpetually wears off every so often. And it's not actually weed, it's mostly just CBD, but it does give me the munchies. I try to get something that isn't too crunchy, so I've got peanut butter crackers, which I know the irony, I'm on camera, I'm talking, and I'm going to be eating peanut butter. Oh, it's brilliant. It's Jade logic for you. So I hope you guys like the new minimalistic layout. I tried to go for something a little more simple. Keep the links to a minimum down at the bottom. But this is going to be my new camera layout for now. I still can't stream on Twitch, which is pissing me off. Thanks to, what is it called? Net neutrality being repealed. Verizon is holding a bunch of heavy bandwidth people or websites hostage until they pay exorbitant fees to get their content delivered at the right speeds. I have Verizon Fios. I have a fiber connection because I like to do stuff on the internet, and I use a lot of bandwidth. Netflix paid the ransom. That's one I know of, but Twitch has not paid the ransom. So when I try to stream to Twitch, my connection drops from 60 down to like 0.05 and drops just everything. My games, anything else going on in the house blacks up, and my connection to Twitch just disappears. So that's why I haven't posted anything to Twitch in months now. Hopefully this gets resolved, but I don't have much faith in any systems at the moment. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Until then, I'm just straight recording on my desktop and posting on YouTube after the fact. I don't know, I like watching my videos on YouTube as well, just I don't like the pressure of having to be online at just the right time to catch something. I like just watching in the middle of the night when I feel like it. Okay, so this Muldrotha is definitely looking like a competitive Muldrotha. It looks like they didn't adhere to the 75% request. There's always one player that does something like that. So hopefully the other two players, I'm looking at you over here, Tyler, are willing to start ganging up on Infinite Echo over there. Fingers crossed. Players online are really bad at working together, even with the chat, some games. Okay, do I want the scroll rack? You know what, if I put my commander out this early, I'm going to be weak to board wipes. I'm going to go with the scroll rack and see what we can do here. This is really in here to combo with land tax. Land tax plus scroll rack is probably the best draw option in white. You fetch out 3 lands, you play 1, you put the other 2 back with scroll rack and get different cards, and the next turn you just search up 3 land again. Basically, you get to draw 3 cards a turn that way, one of them a guaranteed land. All these people that say white's the worst color in Magic, or in EDH I should say, it's definitely the most difficult to play given the current cards, but there's little tricks around everything. The more you play it, the more you start to see these little tricks that you can do that definitely balance it out. Like all the people complaining about Sarah's Ascendant being broken, that's one of the cards that actually brings white back up to parity with the other colors, which is why I'm glad it's never been banned. Wow, you know you're a competitive player when you're attacking with your Dryad Arbor this early. I'm really worried about their next turn, or if they find Urborg. At least they're the only person playing black, so we don't have to worry about someone else dropping Urborg. Oh, this is the new one, isn't it? Artifact that costs 2. Wish there was a better way to get the revealed cards. So I just took a Signet. There's still a glitch on here that if I close the graveyard in multiplayer games, it won't stay open anymore. It's a little frustrating. So I'm getting real Tyler's still relearning the game. He just got back in a little while back. So some of these newer abilities, like Champion, like he's never run across it before. I'm gonna send him a text for that one. Since I don't have the chat open. Definitely going to go with Dahlia this turn and try and slow down Infinite Echo and those non-basic lands a little bit. He didn't know what it meant. If you left-click the card, it'll explain it. So yeah, if you left-click, you get the little things in brackets that tell you exactly how these things work. But yeah, mistakes are how we learn. Once you make a mistake, you usually learn what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. I actually learn more from games where I make mistakes or lose than the ones I win. There's some advice from a 20-plus year vet of Magic for you. I've lost more games than most people will ever play. I probably also won more games than most people will ever play, but I think the other stat is more educational. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I definitely have my college professor hat on today. Okay, apparently if you right-click a card with champion, it does not fucking explain it. That's brilliant. Let me see. Yeah, it does not explain it. That's great. Really punishing players who take a break from the game. Tyler up there in the corner, Rowelland. He is a friend of mine from high school back in Florida. We've known each other, Jesus Christ, 20-some years. We met right around the time I started playing Magic, a little bit after. I taught him how to play. We met over a card game called Overpower. Big props if you've ever heard of that game. It was a really good game that never got any love. It was put out by Marvel Comics, and then DC and Image joined in too, and they were all compatible with each other. It's basically superheroes and villains duking it out, kind of like what Versus was, about a decade back. God, was Versus a decade back? I feel old now. Ooh, mana rocks around. Can only exile creatures with Palace Jailer. I might just try and get Muldrotha off the table. Make them have to recast it. Yeah, I think that might be the best plan here. Especially since our board showed up while I wasn't looking. That's what I get for running my mouth. At least I can eat up some of that insane amount of mana they're about to use. So I become the Monarch, and Muldrotha is gone until I lose Monarch. And I am not going to be attacking because I want to make sure I save my blockers. Ooh, I like drawing that. Haven't gotten any hosers yet. We need some color hosers before I'm willing to drop 8.5 tails. I just realized while I don't have the chat open, I can at least let my buddy know that we should send all of our damage in that direction. And we have a ton of black mana. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, nice 75% there, deck there, asshole. We need a board wipe. I should have kept that hand with all land and Wrath of God, jeez. Something tells me I'm going to have to record 2 games on this video because this one's going to end very quickly. Yeah, these are already 1/2s. Oh, we have a Perforos. See, this Kaikar deck is definitely a balanced, slightly more casual Kaikar. Either that or they just got a really slow draw. Like, I don't mind seeing a Perforos when someone's not trying to go all, like, Goblin Token Krenko crazy with it. And we have wolves. I'm still board wiping. First chance I get if I can. Because those plant tokens are going to get stupid if they have Crater Hoof. This is the kind of deck that it wouldn't surprise me if they already have a Crater Hoof and the one card in their hand. Okay, good. Getting rid of a plant token. I'm down with that. I really love Palace Jailer, by the way. It's a really cheap card to add to your white decks to bring in Monarch, which gets you some good extra draw. I don't know why it's displaying weird there, but correctly if I enlarge it. Magic Online has the strangest glitches, I swear. Hey, if we do have a Crater Hoof, I can fog. Let's see, I can turn 3 mana into 3 mana. Yeah, that's not going to work. I think I just need to pass this turn and keep my fog up. And cast my commander, though. Do I need to cast my commander? I'm going to scroll rack and see if I can find anything better than what's in my hand. I'm going to get rid of all 3 of these, just hold on to the Dawn Charm. Okay, so I drew Stoneforge Mystic, Nubenelia, and Leonin War Leader. Let's put Avacyn on the bottom, then the Plains, then the Heliod. I'm still not going to cast the War Leaders, even though I have mana, but I will cast the Stoneforge Mystic. Because I've still got the mana up for the Dawn Charm. I'm just really paranoid of a Crater Hoof over here. I've seen it too many times not to expect it. Yes, I would love to search. So here's where we get ready for the white hosing. I'm going to get Sword of Light and Shadow. And just pass turn. They're definitely going to come after my Monarch. So I know I'm the one that's going to get attacked, if anyone. So their one card is a Mystical Tutor. They cannot get Crater Hoof with that. Can they get something that can find Crater Hoof, though? They can get Demonic Tutor. Actually, I don't know if they have enough green mana to cast it, because they need 3. And I see 1, 2... Yeah, they only have 2 green mana. So unless they top deck one with Sylvan Library... Yeah, they would have to top deck a green mana and use a Demonic Tutor to get Crater Hoof right now. And like, it may be enough to kill just me, but still, they probably think that would be in their benefit, because I seem to be the one that could hose them the hardest out of the other others of us. So they kept both cards, both extra cards. That's very telling. Yeah, your plants are bigger. You got Miracle Grow, we get it. And top lets them go another 3 cards deeper. There's no point not yielding to a top there. Just not much you can do about a top. Yep, they found another card they wanted. I just see so much bad coming right now. Yeah, they got their extra green. So they've got the 3 green. Bunch of black. Yep. Guessing something blue. Is this Consecrated Sphinx? I was going to guess Dig Through Time. Yeah, that's a Consecrated Sphinx. This is definitely 100% not a 75% deck. I will completely confirm that now, because even a 75% deck with a perfect draw does not look like this. And while I might play a bunch of these cards in my 75% decks, the decks don't get this out of hand. So all 5 plants coming at me. Yeah, they want Monarch. Only 1 coming at me. Interesting. I'm actually surprised by that. I'm just going to chump block with the Palace Jailer. And I'm only chump blocking because I want to keep Monarch as long as I can. The extra card a turn is really valuable. Monarch is just the best way to get cards in a white deck. It's good, I didn't need to use my Dawn Charm, which is nice. This is going to be a problem, because that hand's going to fill right back up now. Come on, play something good. You're playing an awesome Jeskai commander. Wow, turn 6 you play your 4-drop commander. Very slow. Yep, Perforos. I might swing into Infinite Echo on my turn. I'm not sure yet. I mean, it definitely means I'm going to have quite a bit on the crackback. Yeah, they'll be back to 7 cards on my turn. I don't like that. I really don't like that. What on earth are you doing during an upkeep? Oh! Flash creature for the win. Been hitting that a lot on Arena lately. Ooh, we can fight another plant. Or we could... Yeah, we can fight this. As long as you can play another creature. Okay, we're not doing that. God, the game 3 life is almost better than the fight mechanic, but together they're so good. This is really an overlooked commander that should see a lot more play. My 1DH I keep laying around for when I'm playing new players. no card over $1. Has the original Tol Samir as the commander. Love seeing Voya with a new token. Hey, we're working together here. See, a lot of people have been complaining on videos recently, both Command Zone and a little bit on Twitter and Community College, about why do we even need a ban list? We'll just let players police themselves. Well, some of us play online, and as you can see, some people don't listen to how strong is your deck. Like, please play a deck that's on par with the other players. It'd be real nice if I could get a Swords to Plowshares. Maybe I can scroll rack again. I got Return to Dust. There's a little bit I can do with that. I can get rid of those two. Or I can get rid of the Altar and Perforos, but Perforos is honestly helping right now. I think I want to put New Vanilla back and work with other things. Yeah, let's scroll rack here. Put those 3 back. Okay, I drew Cage Sun, Ghostly Prison, and Sarah's Ascent. I like the Ghostly Prison a lot. Let's do, could have really used to draw another land here. Let's put that on the bottom, that next, and draw a land next turn. So I'm not going to be able to Dawn Charm if I play Ghostly Prison. But I can play a rather intimidating blocker. Or I could play the blocker and the Ghostly Prison. Because if they play anything big, then they just can't attack me. Yeah, I think that's the route I'm going to go. Let me attack first, though. Can't believe I'm attacking with a Stoneforge Mystic. I'm sorry, Nahiri. You weren't built for attacking, but you're going to do it. Beat him like he's Sorin. So down to 13. Wouldn't surprise me if they quit early because everyone's picking on them. It's like, dude, if you're going to play a deck like that, you're going to get picked on. Because you're playing a deck that's way better than everyone else at the table. You've turned it from a friendly commander game to an archenemy game. So Vampiric can totally get him the Craterhoof at this point, but I don't know if they have enough creatures to make it relevant anymore. I always hate doing Craterhoof math. It just gets ridiculous. Yeah, I'm dropping the Ghostly Prison. I'd feel the safest with that down right now. Or do I want to ensure that I keep my Monarch another turn by using the Fog? Jeez, this is a tough call. Because I can generate a butt ton of mana. I might keep the Dawn Charm up. I'm a little nervous to to just trust that they wouldn't have enough mana, because they have quite a bit over there. And like even one thing getting through my defenses right now means that they get the Monarch from me. Let's see if they take an extra card here and go down to 7. I wouldn't see why they need to. Is there, what, 9 cards in hand now? Yeah, I'm sorry the deck's main cool tech hasn't shown up this game. But when you have to deal with something like this, you really have to play differently. Depending on how fast this game is over, I may throw up a second game and give it another chance here. Oh yeah, because that's not going to be broken on that Consecrated Sphinx. I guarantee you that's where it's going, and like either that or the Avenger. I can see it on the Avenger too. Either way, it's not good. Yeah, I think it's going on the Avenger. Ooh, sacking it to the altar. They have a lot planned for this turn. Equipping 2, I can't see through it. Avenger of Zendikar. So they could still activate Cabal Coffers. Mazabeth taps for a black. Don't forget, because the Urborg. So we get a bunch more plants. At least they all come in tapped. Still, they all come in is the problem. So how much is coming my way? I might take damage from the plants if the Sphinx comes my way as well, since I can kill it with my Ascendant. No attack. Now I'm real sad I didn't cast the Ghostly Prison. That said, they would have had the mana to attack me. Man, all the spot removal in my deck, and I can't draw anything to remove this damn Sphinx. Yes, I have Liliana on the chair behind me. There she is. If I'd known it would have been so hard to see in videos, I don't think I would have put it on my chair like that. Hey, we're all working here. It looks like we're about to take Echo out of the game if things continue to go well. Uh-oh. Just don't be forbid. If it's forbid, you're totally a dick. What do you need all that mana for? Seriously? Oh my god, please help, like... Oh, thank you. Oh, so we don't get Cyclonic Rifted, thank god. Yeah, Echo might be out. See, sometimes these hyper-competitive decks have an advantage, but they've also got a disadvantage that when people realize what you're trying to do at the table, you may have to deal with everyone ganging up on you, and sometimes you just can't. I love it. Can't be countered. This spell can't be countered. It's like, of course, they had to write it on there twice. That's just kind of goofy. So that puts Echo down to 3. Do you have a lightning bolt? You can sack a spirit for a red mana. I'm definitely swinging over with Sarah's Ascendant because they're now forced to block with that Sphinx. All the cards in the world. I mean, they've also got the Maze of Ith. That's probably going to be direct damage that's needed to take them out. Yeah, I'm going for the Ghostly Prison on my turn. Insulate myself a little deeper. I may not need to, because again, I still got my Dawn Charm. God, this card is so useful. Like, every ability on here is good. If you're playing white, you should probably be running a Dawn Charm in your deck. We has a werewolf. Do you trigger on werewolves? Just wolves. Still a 7/7 werewolf. That's going to put 2 more cards in Echo's hand. Can't get through those defenses. There's no point in attacking. Trying to remember the name of that card that there's another 1 black tutor. Oh, it's a sorcery. I don't even need to worry about that. Okay. We'll play New Benelia. Let's see if the Skye finds anything interesting. Because I can always scroll rack for it if it's something I can use. Oh yeah, it's just the card I already put there. I'm going to throw that on the bottom because I don't need that now. And I'm going to play the Ghostly Prison. God, that Urborg gets annoying. I can't just tap my land in a mono-colored deck. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the Dawn Charm up. It's the right play. I will force them to use the Maze of Ith, though. On the off chance they forget they have it. You never know with some people. Yep. There's one point in Magic's history where Maze of Ith was restricted because they thought it was going to be too good and every deck would run 4 of them. If you tap for mana, yes, that would probably be a risk, but it puts you behind on lands for a turn. That's what held it behind. Oh, tell me you miss your flip. Oh, miss your flip. Oh my god, if you missed the flip. Oh, you didn't miss the flip. It's so funny when people get taken out by their own mana crypts. It's happened to me many times. Tyler's texting me about his day. Can't answer when I'm on camera, buddy. I can give you a quick game help, but that's about it. Oh god, they get 2 counters because there's 2 Avengers now. Big lands. I think they're what, 4/5 now? 4/5 and 2 3s. That's a bit nuts. Well, that's really good, because that's going to gain them life. We need to kill this dude now. I'm guessing they know how to stack their triggers so the mana crypt will go off after the Twilight Prophet gains them life. Oh boy, Shriekmaw. Gonna kill the Sarah's Ascendant, I'm guessing. That's what I'm expecting. Let's see if that's what we're getting. It's either that or Kaikar. Actually, Kaikar would be better. They don't like their stuff coming untapped. Ugh, so tempted to regenerate. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm going to save the fog. Got a couple other ways in the deck to bring her back. I don't know if I'll see any, but... Oh god. Come on, sack one of those and have a lightning bolt, please. Well, you don't if it's passed to me. Well, poop. Gives them quite a bit of life back. Oh, back up to 18. And now I'm dropped below 30. So much for my beefy flyer. Moving it to the Gray Merchant, because you are that big of a dick. Well, if I had the mana, I would totally burn that right now. I really wish people would read the instructions on games and not bring a competitive deck to a casual game. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves in playing Magic, or playing Commander, really. Like, you're playing a competitive format like Modern or Legacy or even Standard. Like, it's no big deal if that happens. Like, you're expected to bring your A game. But this format has been always designed to be casual. Unless I can find a Wrath of God, I've got pretty much no way to beat this. And even then, it's pretty sketchy. Oh, yeah, you forgot about the ghostly prison, didn't you? So nothing coming at me now. Kind of amazed at such a small attack. I'm about to break out those peanut butter crackers. Elephant grass. Of course they play elephant grass. So they're looking to recast something. It's probably going to be the Boros Charm, I'm guessing. Unless they find something better with the Surveil. Let's see what they Surveil here. Yeah, don't mind the crinkling package. I'm going for peanuts. Peanuts. I'm going for peanut butter. Alright, a little different substance there. Pardon me if I don't talk for a little while. Yeah, just doing the 4 damage again. I'm just going to yield through their turn. I don't think they're doing anything relevant right now. By the way, if I get Mother of Runes out and get her past the Summoning 6 stage, with my commander, I can turn their equipment white and give their creature protection from white to unequip it. Looks like I'm going to die to the Perforos before Echo does. See, when you got an entire table up against one player, and they're still doing this well, they obviously are playing a deck that's not appropriate for the table. Since everyone else is playing what they were supposed to. I know I've played Infinite Echo on here before, but I don't know if they were this bad at picking their deck last time. They did jump into the game with lightning speed. It's always a bad sign that someone didn't read the instructions first. Let's see what we got over here with the wolves. How big are these damn things now? 8 9s and 6 7s. Okay, we got more wolves coming out. So I figured it was going to be a wolf before I even clicked on it. Tyler really needs to focus on Kaikar at this point. or focus on the other, either the Shriekmaw or the, what is he called? Gary. Hey, we got an Avenger of Zendikar in the graveyard. Oh yeah, because it did have 5 power. Okay. We can work with that. Sorry, I keep looking over there. I'm getting a lot of notifications on my phone for some reason. Notice we still haven't removed this stupid Sphinx. If that thing sticks around, it kind of determines who's going to win if it sticks around. And I have not drawn removal for it. I have to find some better cards. These just are not working for me. True, land tax, solemn, plains, and containment priest is actually not bad. Don't need cage sun. I'm going to draw 2 swords in a row apparently, unless I find a way to shuffle. So let's see, I've got 6 mana, I want to leave 2 open, so I've got 4 mana I can spend. Let's go with land tax, Mother of Runes, and I can hold up Containment Priest. Actually, I might as well just cast it. I know it's got flash, I know it's meant to be a surprise, but I don't want to I don't feel like sitting on it and dwelling. It's usually how I play the card. I'm terrible with that card. It still pisses off a lot of players. Just like Aven Mind Sensor, the flash is superfluous a lot of games. Because you just kind of forget, and you're in a real game, you're just not paying attention, or online, you're just hitting yield every time you see it. It's better just to get it out there and let it do its thing if it can. I'm still keeping up the 2 for the Dawn Charm, because you never know. Can't really swing into anything. This game is really stalled thanks to this asshole over here. If you're watching my video, sorry for dumping on you, but you really did bring an inappropriate deck to this game. And we've already got 1 player quitting. See, this is the shit I was running into trying to play this deck on stream. Like, I just do a game and some aspect of it goes to hell to the point where it's not really worth watching in a lot of ways. God, I can't see what's revealed unless I pull this shit back up. Lost the flip and got a hangerback walker, so it was for 0. I think I'll keep that open now. That's just 3 of us. Oh, and my picture is over the bottom. Go figure. That's the only problem with playing it not at instant speed. Oh well, I can actually kind of use the extra mana. I've been a little mana starved this game. See, that puts me on parity. Turn 9, I've got 9 mana. I don't know, maybe it just feels mana starved because I'm watching all this. Like, I can build a deck with all the rocks and ramp in the world, too, and it won't be a mono-white deck. Probably won't even have white in it, to be honest. Probably Jund. Jund or Teamer. Sorry if I'm getting bitchy, I'm just annoyed that this keeps happening. Even though I post clear instructions not to do shit like this. X is 8. I wonder what costs 8 mana. Well, time for Dawn Charm to shine. Yep, it's Craterhoof. Called it. Once again, I think they forgot I have Ghostly Prison. Unless they've just got a way to remove it. Putting it on the Craterhoof. Because they're that person. That means my Dawn Charm's probably not going to do much of anything. Because it's just going to happen again next turn. Yep, another Craterhoof. Well, at least I can stop this one attack and make them feel like shit. It'll make me feel better. Yeah, they completely forgot about my Ghostly Prison again. Unless somehow I'm missing that they have the mana for that. Well, they can use the Ashnod's Altar. Go ahead, sack a bunch of creatures to attack us. Yeah, by all means, sack some creatures. Oh, they totally are. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna feel real good. This is how we make a fog feel awesome. Oh, they sacrificed the Grey Merchant. Now I just need to remove that when they're least expecting it. That felt good. That felt real good. I can't help myself. I'm opening the chat to see if they're cursing. Yeah, that felt pretty awesome. Made him sack creatures to pay mana to attack, and it was all for nothing. Wow, they're the only ones talking in the chat. Well, they're wide open for some attacking. Wow, that's an obscure wolf. I have not seen that thing in years. Do you guys remember this one from Standard? That thing is really obscure. Let's see, let's get rid of that Shriek Maw. That's what I'd target. Hey, did I guess correctly? I guessed correctly, yay! I'm sure those are all going at Echo. Would be nice if we had everyone helping on this. Down to 7. Damn. I can only get 5 through currently. Unless I equip the sword. There is a path to it here. And Nykthos is going to be worth using. Let's see if I can pull this off. First things first, need to get rid of that, and just for good measure, let's get rid of that, just in case I screw this up. So that gives me Containment Priest back for attacking. So I have 6 white. Let's use 3 of it. Looks like I can cast my commander now too. I'm going to put it on my creature with lifelink. Looks like a good turn. And with Maze of Ith tapped, unless they've got some weird colorless fog, since their only mana is the altar, I think that does it. Took a whole table to do this, plus a well-timed fog. Did I kill him? Oh, that feels so good. We're going to pick up Thalia. And it looks like I'm going to lose Monarch here. I'm going to get hit for quite a bit. There's even a chance I might die here. Even if I die, though, I killed the competitive player. That feels pretty good. My fog was kind of clutch, which also feels pretty good. So yeah, I don't care if I lose at this point. I'm feeling good about myself. Even though my deck didn't do any of the really cool stuff that it can do, because I had to focus more on that shit. Just goes to show, if you toolbox your deck just a little bit and don't completely specialize in one direction, you can handle just about anything that's thrown at you. Granted, it takes teamwork sometimes, like this game, but just having those oddball cards for situations, as long as you don't put only those in your deck, it's really beneficial. Oh boy, is this how I die? God, Evolutionary Leap and Fauna Shaman. I feel like Rick and Morty. Do it! Kill me! Do it! Pull the trigger! Come on, motherfucker! Do it! Yeah, I'm not blocking here. Oh. I forgot my own ghostly prison there. I don't think suspending that's even going to be relevant. I may just throw that on the bottom with the scroll rack. Or not on the bottom, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. We're definitely scroll racking here. Yeah, I don't want any of those 5. What else can I get? So I got Dousing Dagger, Blind Obedience, Path to Exile, Crush Contraband, and a Plains. I like those. Mox is going on the bottom. That feels mostly good. Oh, I forgot to account for the Monarch draw. Let's go ahead and throw Thalia back out. She's awesome. And then let's play around with this 9 mana. Yep, gotta give those plants across the table. I really need a way to turn everything white to make sure this gets through. Honestly thinking about taking out the Lord over there. Yeah, I'm going to take out the Lord. This definitely improves the combat math for me. Then I can turn a bunch of things white. Oh, I can turn 4 things white. That's absolutely perfect. So you're getting to see a little bit of how this works. Oh, I can't do the hexproof one. Oh, poop. Forgot to factor in the hexproof bitch. Well, I'm still swinging in because at least I can get it out of the way. And I can't use Mother of Runes on this. Is that all I'm swinging with? Yes, that's all I'm swinging with. So a 5/4 it doesn't die if it gets blocked. It's kind of what I'm looking for here. Hopefully I can get my land flipped. Hey, we flipped the land. Pick up that palace jailer. Now I've got the mana to play the jailer. I think I'm going to hold on to it for activating 8.5 tails. This taps for 3 of any one color. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pass turn here. Oh, Jesus. So that's a thing. Oh, I just noticed we're back to beefy. We will give her protection from green. So that way I don't lose my Mother of Runes. It's different. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Now I'm probably going to lose Thalia, which would suck. Targeting my commander. So we'll turn that wolf white. And then 8.5 tails will gain protection from white. So we did get some of the shenanigans on camera. So the fight mechanic does no damage. Yay, shenanigans. Yay, White Wolf. If you're a Vampire the Masquerade fan, you get the joke. Which one did you sacrifice? One of the plant tokens. Because of course. Got a Reese the Redeemed. Okay. We can work with this. Okay, getting rid of the other plant token for Mayor of Averbrook. All the obscure wolves. I think he's just a werewolf, though. So I do want to play a land. I'm not too worried about the evolutionary leap. I'm going to go ahead and throw all 4 of these back and get some other cards. And I got nothing I can use, because of course. Put that on the bottom. Yeah, we'll go in that order. I'm still not going to bother suspending this. I'm just going to save it for the scroll rack. So my Sarah's Ascendant has flying again. So I can just fly over. Let's go ahead and make sure she's super safe, though. Oh, and I can extort. I would love to extort. And moving to combat. Should be all I need here. No creatures to return with the sword, though. So I think I've got it locked up with the Sarah's Ascendant, unless a board wipe happens. Oh, cool! The player that got eliminated said in the chat that that I made a nice play. Cool beans. I still don't think they should have brought that into the game. I am opinionated on stuff like that, and I'm not ashamed to make my opinion known. I'm just glad this game worked out. I don't have to record this deck for a fucking 12th time or whatever it is. Alright, let's see what this guy is. Humans get +1/+1. Werewolves and wolves get +1/+1. And create a wolf at the end of your turn. Okay. It's really hard to flip werewolves in Commander. We really need a dedicated werewolf commander that keeps them on the werewolf side. Like auto flips them. That's pretty much the only way the mechanic's going to work. Yeah, I'm just going to be merciful and go straight for the swing here. There's no sense dragging it out with people. We don't have any flyers, nothing with reach. Alrighty, let's do this. And there we go. That is 8.5 tails for ya. The game started out weird, but it definitely worked out for the best. So I hope you guys like that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. My wish list has been floating around down below, and the name of my music project, all that good stuff. So if you guys like that, good. If not, let me know what I can do better. I'm always open. Fortunately, I can't be on camera every day because autism. It's not predictable. But I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.